going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Tyrant and RC Masters Co-op Legendary Guide for Halo 4. Today we are doing the second mission
ships made it through the roof?
entitled Requiem. With me I've got my good buddy RC Master.
Why?
Hello everyone. We still need a ride home.
Let's see if I can assassinate that grunt. Yeah. Got his needler. Because I like to needle them.
I'm just picking up a carbine here.
Very nice. Now the carbine is completely optional. There are battle rifles. God, okay, he just broke his shield. There are battle rifles just up ahead of the clearing.
I'm picking up a faint transmission.
Cortana is spamming my HUD.
Covenant?
I don't think so. The pattern's different. I'll try to triangulate its position.
Ooh, look at all the pretty buildings. I hope one day mankind is advanced enough that we can have buildings that build themselves.
Nice to see your luck is holding out.
And float. That'd be nice.
That would be awesome. Screw you, nuclear war. Alright, so RC's gonna drive. Whoa. Overshot the back seat just a little bit, but not a big deal.
Chief, about my condition.
Now, while Cortana continuously talks about herself, basically we're gonna despawn all the enemies in this first area except for one elite with a concussion rifle. I want to show you how to do that. You do this on co-op or single player.
It may be possible to recompile my neural net by replicating those.
And you can actually do it multiple times, can't you?
Yeah, I have for a change. In fact, I think I'm going to give it a shot this time around. You've done it more than I have. In fact, this is the jump that you need to focus on. It's the last major jump before you reach the area. This is where you're going to be backtracking.
Chief, I'm hearing that strange signal again. Stronger this time.
I mean, you can keep doing it, can't you?
You can.
One more.
Yeah. More than anything.
You can do it as much as you want up until, I believe, the tower.
The cartography building, yep.
So right around there, we're going to turn back around. You can see, back to that last major gap. And this is where it gets a little bit tricky because it's very easy to die here, as I can attest to it.
I think we can both attest to that.
Shut up. Okay, so you're going to sprint jump over to this first ledge right here. Aim for that white piece. Then you're going to crouch jump up to this ledge.
Try again.
Damn it. Up here. There we go. And then normal jump up here. And when the screen freezes like that, that means that it has worked. So you can sprint jump back around. God, it would have sucked if I had fallen to my death right there.
The last jump is the easiest, though.
It is. And so now when you go back, all the enemies will be gone except for one elite with concussion rifle. Just kind of chilling out at the very end over there.
For a long time, we were trying to take him out like it was laser and trying to backsmack him.
Yeah, it doesn't work very well. God, my mouth is so dry right now. I drank way too much yesterday. Definitely taking a break today. Alright, so here's the elite. I'm going to pump him full of needlers. Or needles, I should say. Now, again, you can despawn the enemies here by pulling the same trick. Personally, I think that takes a long time, and especially on co-op. Killing those three grunts.
If we're going to hijack a ship from
especially on co-op, it's pretty damn easy just to kill everything here.
I don't suppose you have
It'll become more important on laser.
We could always ask
Asking's
Grunt over to the left, you want to take out there with a fuel rod gun.
And then this elite over here, there's also a jackal sniper in the back up on the tower. You want to take him out as well. Elite is down. Grunt's flipping out. That Jackal Sniper does have a beam rifle. He can hit you from here, but Jackal Snipers have been severely nerfed in Halo 4. At least in comparison to Halo 2 and Halo 3. A fully shielded Spartan can take up to 2 hits with a beam rifle.
Yep.
So I'm going to go on the left, RC is going to go on the right.
Just taking out these little grunts here.
Best way to go after this section is to flank your enemies. I think that elite has a concussion rifle. Yep,
just comboed him.
Nicely done. Alright, so we got some grunts over here. Again, there are grunts further back with fuel rod guns, so be careful. Motherfucker tried to plasma pistol me. Ah! So let's see if we can take out these guys from a distance. Again, mind the fuel rod grunts back here. Now you can always come back for more carbine ammo if you need it. There really isn't any precision weapons over here that I'm aware of. Okay, that grunt is down. I love having sprint. I just wish there was infinite sprint.
You should play Battlefield.
No, God.
They've got infinite sprint in that.
Actually, I heard a lot of good things about Battlefield over Flops.
Yeah.
Battlefield has bigger fields, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's more like BTB all the time.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so I just needled that Special Ops Elite. Special Ops Elites have camo, and you can take their armor once you've killed them. Or I should say their armor ability. Damn, that'd be cool if you could have their armor too. Some grunts and jackals up here.
There's the camo.
That elite dropped
I'm
his
gonna
camo
pick
mark.
that up,
Let's
and
have a
that
look.
way we can proceed forward. You have to pick up the camo in order for the door to open.
I'll run a soft
I'm
patch
not going to
to
bother
suit.
getting the
Never
sword,
know
it's a
what
little
might
bit
come in
useless.
handy.
And what better to assault this cartographer than 2 Master Chiefs?
There's that phantom signal.
I miss having my own armor.
You say what?
I miss having my own armor in campaign.
I know.
Like in Halo. I really
And
did like
especially if there's such cool armor in Halo 4.
Sentinels.
I wondered when they'd show
some
up.
ammo on the right here.
Yep. There is a, as he was pointing out, an active camo. There's more carbine ammo
There.
over here, so
Chief,
if you're running low, go
console
ahead
in
and
the
pick the
back.
carbine up. There's tons of it there, unless you're
Here's
playing
the-
like 4-player.
Active camo at the back there.
There we go. I'm going to activate this thing. This is an unskippable
It's a
cutscene,
localized
unfortunately.
site cartographer.
But once it's finished, I'll take
In
the
service
left,
of
RC
Forerunner
Master will
Shield
take the
World,
right,
designate Requiem.
and we're going to activate both objectives at the
Requiem.
same time.
At least we know where we are now.
There still spawns the
see
same
if
number
it
of
can tell us
enemies,
if the Covenant
and I
are so
believe the
interested.
one to activate the first objective is the one that gets the elites.
I don't know.
No, it's the second
Locked up.
person.
Oh. Well,
I'm detecting power.
Well,
Because they go to the
la-di-da,
opposite
look who's
side of the
right.
first person.
I'll put them up. Hopefully we can find some way to get this cartographer
okay, so we're going
back
to
online.
activate this. Basically, the other person just gets grunts and jackals. I think we pretty much hit it at
What's
the
it
same
doing?
time.
I think I get the elites, don't I?
Yeah.
Is that the same signal?
Do I?
Yes.
All I see on my side is grunts.
Yeah, I've got the elites on my side.
So I'm just going to spam the hell out of them. Carbine's excellent for this. There is a jackal marksman up there up top. Pick him out.
From the strength of that signal, the Infinity has
Just
to
shoot
be
a
close
needler
by.
on the elites. They come pretty close.
The cartographer should be back online.
Excellent.
We may be able to
Needler
use
is
it to
very
track the
effective
ship's
against
location.
elites. In fact, it's considered a power weapon in this game. You can't even use it as a secondary weapon in Spartan Ops.
Or in multiplayer, actually.
Yeah, that sucks. Once you kill enough enemies, there will be reinforcements that arrive from the right-hand side. Mostly jackals and 2 elites, I believe.
Exactly. 3 jackals.
3 jackals. I still think there's vomit on my jeans. I'm gonna say, it was a long night. I'll never watch The Postman again.
Okay, the enemies are coming out now.
Alright, there we go. Now I'm, again, a horrible shot compared to RC Master. But it's not a big deal. Again, you can easily close the distance over here on the right-hand side. There's a lot of cover.
I'm just using my carbine on one of the elites on the left-hand side.
Very nice. I've got full needler, full carbine. I'm going to sneak up and see if I can get the other elite.
Access to the cartographer. Clear them out.
God, I love the needler in this game. Alright, I think I can get this elite. Alright, first elite is down, unless you got the other one. I think you did. I see a checkpoint come up.
To the cartographer.
So, at this point, take your time to fill up on more ammo. I would, again, recommend needler and carbine.
Still plenty of elites coming up.
Oh, yes. This is the, if I'm not mistaken, the bridge is next with the Banshees?
Yep, that's right.
Alright. This is one of the levels I don't play that often. Alright, this cutscene you can skip.
When are you going to do that?
Alright.
There you go.
Yes. Alright, so at this point you can get on the lift, which will lower you to the bridge, but if you stay up, you'll have a much better vantage point to kill the grunts and jackals. Mind the phantom over there on the left-hand side. The secondary gunner will shred you, but at least it's not like in Spartan Ops where there's an elite there instead. Oh, Jesus. Concussion rounds.
You can see a lot of the enemies from up here, so might as well take them out.
Might as well. You're a lot safer up here. Once the phantom retreats, you're in pretty good shape. Nothing's really going to get you. Oh, my mouth is so dry. Okay, so little known fact about sour whiskey. It's a lot harder to have a hangover, but because it goes down so easily, it's very easy to drink too much. I'm not an alcoholic. Alcoholics go to meetings. I'm a drunk. Alright, so again, use the camo at your own discretion. It's extremely useful for this mission, especially for the last section.
Going to be just a few enemies on the lower level here.
Alright, so he's going to deal with them while I stay up top. Also, be careful because that phantom's going to drop off a jackal sniper with a beam rifle. So you want to make sure you take him out.
The jackal sniper was actually already dropped. He was already sitting there.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
Let's say running back. Alright, elite is dead.
And I've got the jackal sniper.
Thank you, RC. Again, he's a much better shot than me, so I would prefer he engage the snipers. Now, I have jumped off of here before. There is more ammo back there, by the way. Because, you know, half of this floor right here is like a glass floor. But I thought the whole thing was, and so I just jumped right off. We
that
had
was
such
a disappointing end.
Oh, yeah, I know. You were like, really, Tyrant? Really? Oh, suicide. Again, that's one reason why you want to keep your eye on your radar. You definitely don't want to get blindsided by those guys. Although I believe with tilt on, you could survive an attack from a suicide grunt.
With full shields, yeah, just about.
Oh, yes.
So I'm just going to get a rocket launcher up here. Get 4 shots from it.
While he does that, I'm going to grab a Banshee to lure the other 2 Banshees out.
1 Banshee down.
Very nice, RC. This section's pretty darn easy on co-op. I'm going to see if I can take out this Banshee and... Oh! RC did it for me! Boom! But again, you can have someone on the ground using the rocket launcher and someone in the air using the Banshee. Great teamwork there. I'm going to stay in the Banshee and just try to hammer the bridge with fuel rod rounds and try not to hit RC. I am definitely no Naked Eli when it comes to the Banshee. So I'm just going back and forth. I'm a little scared to flip here just because there's so many columns and rocks and ugh.
The Banshee actually flips pretty violently in Halo 4.
Yeah, it does. I think they probably watched Naked Eli's videos and were like, nope, can't let that happen again. I actually think I saw him get a Killionaire with the Banshee.
I think that was one of his first videos.
Yeah.
So I'm just moving up slowly on the ground.
And while he does that, I'm going to cover him from the air. Now, you do want to watch out for Jackals and Grunts with overcharge shots. Because just like in Reach, they can overcharge and EMP your Banshee. I believe there are only 2 Banshee segments in Halo 4, one here and one in Shutdown. And I gotta be honest with you, RC, I don't really like either one.
You have a Banshee on Forerunner too.
On Forerunner, oh, that's right.
But that one's alright, if you have tilt on.
Yeah, if you have tilt on, because you can skip the damn battle.
You can actually skip this one too, but it's quite risky.
Yeah, it is. Was it in your run that I saw where you just flew all the way to the other side?
In my laser run of this mission, yeah.
Oh, very nice. And laser probably makes more sense just simply because you've got so many enemies here, and of course the Banshees will tear you to shreds. And once the Banshees get your shields down, it's very difficult in Halo 4 to get your shields back up because there's no health. The regenerator is not in campaign, just in Spartan Ops. By the way, I'm going to pick up a beam rifle and a carbine to bring with me to the next area. RC, what do you have?
I've got a carbine and a plasma pistol. Yeah, I've got a plasma pistol.
Had to think about it for a second.
Well, there's no indicator for it anymore.
This is true. I'm grabbing the sniper rifle just because there are 2 Jackal snipers in the next area. And there's also a couple of shade turrets. This makes it a lot easier, not just to kill them, but also the ghosts. And this is where your camo really does come in handy.
The Covenant net's going crazy.
Our top priority is going to be the snipers, the shade guys, and the ghosts.
Yeah, those are the ones that can hit you from long range.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, I'm gonna... Alright, first sniper's down on the right. Going for that second sniper. Damn it! Okay, we'll be that way. You want to be alive? Fine. See if I care.
What's our overall strategy here, though, Tyrant?
Overall strategy is basically to take out the enemies, get the snipers first, the shade turrets, and you use the ghosts to take out the rest of the enemies if you can. You don't need to. Really, you just want to disable the ghosts. I'm going to let RC, that is, if I cannot snipe this grunt. Basically, as soon as you get rid of the ghosts, you want to drive the ghosts back further so that no other enemies get inside them. At which point, it's very easy just to go up on the left or the right and kill the second wave of enemies that goes to the door. Now, in RC's laser video, you could actually skip this section by driving a ghost all the way to the end. We did not have much luck with that.
It's a lot riskier when you don't have tilt and mythic on.
Yeah, unfortunately.
A bunch of grunts suicide you at the back.
But fortunately, there is a second set of enemies here that you can easily take out with tons of sniper weapons, and after that there is another skip where you can skip the last hunters and elites completely. I'm probably going to let RC do that, but I might give it a shot just to see what happens. I am not a very good crouch jumper in Halo 4. Now another strategy you can use here is just flanking your enemies. RC's over there on the left, I'm over here on the right. Got a fresh beam rifle. It only takes 2 shots to kill a standard elite with a beam rifle. 1 for the shields and 1 for the follow-up. Alright, first elite is down. Grunts are freaking out. Use a carbine against the grunts. Try not to waste your beam rifle ammo, even though there's really not much for us to attack after this.
There's plenty of carbine over here on the left,
Oh yes.
so don't need to worry too much about that.
And there's actually a saw over there too. If you want to get down and dirty.
Ah, that's what it's called. I couldn't remember earlier today. The saw.
Okay, so we're going to jump up there. And this will allow us to skip most of the enemies for the last section, including those hunters. Now, there are fuel rod guns in the last section too, so you don't have to skip them. It just makes it a little bit easier. And this is also really slippery. So I'm going to see if I can get up here. Aw. Yeah, you snicker now. The day is mine.
Trying to jump on heads or something.
Yeah, we're going to see if we can try to do that. It's not as effective in Halo 4 as it was in Halo 3. Thought it might be easier to do that than it would be to jump on the slick rock. Forerunner rocks are very slick. I don't know what the deal is.
It's like an anti-theft device or something. Anti-skip device.
Well, that's what they're trying. Unfortunately, they did not succeed. Probably we should have made that rock a little bit taller.
Actually, if they didn't have a rock at all, it'd be fine.
It would be nice. Alright, try this again. I know, I can't make it. I forgot how to do this. It's been so long since I've done the Requiem skip. It's been a while since I played the mission, to be honest with you.
I'll try and show you.
Alright, let's see.
Crouch jump
make it?
right at the top.
Oh, asshole!
Run around.
He made it up there. So he's going to run around real quick to keep those other enemies from spawning.
So 2 grunts and a jackal do still spawn, but the elite and an extra couple of jackals don't spawn if you just run straight around the corner.
Now, I have to be careful here, because if I try to go up the normal way, all the enemies will end up spawning with RC right up there. So, again, I'm going to keep trying to get
Should
up
I just
here.
go to the door?
You know, that might not be a bad idea, but no, I really want to try this. I could do it. This is humiliating. Oh, I was so close. I just keep jumping, jumping, jumping.
All I can see is your waypoint jumping up and down.
I'm corpse humping the rock. Leave me alone. Oh, this is horrible. I've done this so many times, but it's just been a while. What's the easiest way to do this? What am I doing differently? I mean, you jumped on top of the rock and jumped up here, but...
Yeah, there's an extra jump you can do that makes it the final jump slightly easier.
Oh, really?
You jump to like the second piece of the actual wall, not the rock.
Oh, might give that a shot. So I'm trying to get on top of the apex of this rock, the pinnacle.
Yeah, that's
and
the
it's
hardest
just not
bit.
working out too well.
And then you do need a crouch jump from there, otherwise you can't make the height.
Well, shit. We had such a good run going up until this point. Alright, try this again. And just completely fell that time.
If even the Great Tyrant can't do it, what help do other people have?
I know. Some walkthrough. Let's see. RC, get your butt over here. Otherwise, I'm going to go up the ramp and just fucking spawn those enemies.
Okay, I'll show you where it is.
Alright. Okay, where am I going?
So where you are now, jump to there.
Jump.
Jump to that bit.
Where? Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. So easy.
Now it is.
Yeah. Okay, so now that we've gone to all that trouble, again, all the enemies here are gone. There is fuel rod gun ammo here if you choose to fight them out.
I think there's a couple of fuel rods actually.
And there's some
The
Sentinel
Sentinels are
Majors
trying to keep
that have
the
blue
Covenant
beams,
out.
kind of like in Halo 2. So finally that mission is
While
pretty
you
much
were
behind
busy,
us.
I managed to clear up another transmission
Ah,
some
from
for
the
cartons.
something, the universal language. And so now at this point, again, try not to
Sounded
jump
like
into the
you
pit of
said
death here.
Artifact.
I wonder if it's related
And
to
that
whatever
is
the Covenant-
Requiem on co-op,
Where's the terminus?
on Legendary with no deaths.
The map placed it at the top
I'd like
of
to
the
thank
tower.
my co-op buddy RC Master,
You're
one of
welcome.
the world's top speedrunners. And he unlocked a video.
It's not unlocked in co-op apparently.
Apparently not. Well, I haven't unlocked it yet either.
Oh, did I ruin it for you?
Oh, you asshole! Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned next time where we do co-op Forerunner. And as always, I'm the Tyrant.
And I'm RC.
And we're signing off.